Hey guys, I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you before we get started on Thursday. I don't want to bog you down with a lot of busy work and keep your focus away from what's important, that is building this business. But I do want you guys to think about a few things before we get started on Thursday, because I know once we get this ball rolling, I hope we get that momentum going and that you guys are going to be unstoppable after this. So what I want to share with you guys is you all are doing this for a reason. You all have really big goals when it comes to this business. You know, creating financial freedom, creating something that you can proudly call yours. Whatever it is that's driving you, you know, you need to have a clear focus and be committed to this group and be all in. I know it's easy to say, but to actually put that into motion is hard. It's scary. You know, you're vulnerable. It puts yourself out there. It's scary. So what I want you guys to do, I know I have talked to you about posting your goals and writing them down, but this is so important because if you don't write them down, they don't become real. So when you write them down and post them on your wall, on your computer, around the house, and share them with people. Share them with your spouse. Share them on Facebook. You know, share them with your coaches and your challengers. Then it becomes real, and then it becomes something that you're going to strive to obtain. Now, for me, I sat down and, I thought a lot about what my goals are. Over the last month, we've had a lot of Jim and I have had a lot of change and a lot of things we're thinking about in the future. And a lot of it is focused around this business. There's some uncertainty if the Navy is going to be his career or if it's going to be something that he's going to walk away from. But having this business gives him the freedom and the courage to walk away and do what's right for our family. And not be sucked in and stuck in something that he's not happy with, that takes away time from our family, that is affecting our children. It's affecting me. It affects our marriage. And having this business as something that is that cushion that gives him that courage to say, you know what, if you're not going to do what I want you to do, I'm going to walk away and we're going to be okay, is absolutely amazing. Was this my goal when I got into it? Absolutely not. It wasn't. I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to make like $100 a month, and look at what it's become. All because as I kept working, my vision, I had a vision, I had these goals, and yeah, it changed over the years. But now, look what it's become. It's giving us freedom. It's given us financial stability, and that is amazing. And it allows me to work from home and be with my children and help people and literally change lives. And that's what I want you guys to envision. I want you to see yourself 4, 5, 10 years down the road. And when you sit down and work on these goals, yes, they're just for this year, but I want you to think long term. And I want you to take pride in what you do as a coach, because what you are doing is important. It's changing lives. I think as a new coach, you feel ashamed of what you're doing. You feel that people are judging you, that they look bad upon you. You don't want to talk about it. You kind of skate around the issue when people ask, what you do. I know I did for a long time. If people ask, like, do you do anything? Do your work? I'm a stay-at-home mom. And I kind of do this like beach body coaching thing. But I just said it under my breath, and I was ashamed of it. Why should I be ashamed of it? I've created something amazing for my family, and I've got this great team of coaches and these great people I work with who are making their dreams come true also. Why should I be ashamed of that? So start putting yourself out there. push that fear aside. I know it's easier said than done, but it absolutely can be done. If you have a vision and you want to make that vision a reality, there are some things you need to do. You need to step it up. You need to push that fear aside, and you need to just go for it. Now, I know a lot of you are newer coaches, or don't have a big team yet, and that is okay, because that's what we're here working on. We're working on ourselves to become better leaders so that we can lead our coaches we have, or those potential coaches we have, to create not only your vision, but their vision as well. So as we're learning and as we're growing as a team and individually, I want you to, think about those goals, write them down, okay, so that they become real. Now, if you don't have a team, or you're struggling to find a team, create a team, what do you need to do? If this is something you're really going for, and you guys committed to this training for a year and have spent a lot of money to do it, so you need to step it up. If you need to work on your recruiting, that's what this is all about. Creating a team, you've got to get out there and recruit. And if you're not going to build a team inviting 1 to 2 people a month, you need to get out there and you need to be inviting 15 to 20 people, and sharing yourself and sharing your story and sharing you as a coach, and getting that out there so people can see, because they have no idea. You guys have gotten really good about sharing your journey, but get out there and share how coaching has changed you. And even if you don't have big financial numbers to throw out there with people, share how it's changed you as a person. Why you love what you do, why you got into this. Share your vision with people, because when they see that, that's going to inspire them. It's going to get them interested. They're going to be following you. They're going to be following your progress. And you've got to share that with people, because otherwise no one's going to have any idea what you're doing. And when you're sending out that invites, they're really not going to know what to think, because you're not backing it up on social media. So I want you guys to focus, not only for the rest of this month, but each month as we move forward with this training, on building a team, recruiting, getting those people that you're going to want to work closely with, that you're going to want to be part of this family, that are going to share in your goals and your vision, because that's what's going to push you forward. That's what's going to make you fire your boss. That's what's going to give you that financial freedom, so that you can stay home, so that you can adopt a child. Whatever your goals are, that's what's going to get it. And you need to think big picture. You want to focus on those people who want to build a business, because you're not going to be making that volume and that residual income by just signing a couple discount coaches. You need to find those coaches and those people that want to build also, okay? Because that's going to give you longevity, and that's going to build your income. I hate to skate around it, but really that's what it's about. And if you have been struggling, then you need to step back and look at where you need to prioritize your time and your training and your effort. If you're struggling with inviting, focus on that. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on setting aside that fear to send out those invites. Pick a push partner, somebody to hold you accountable. Talk to other coaches who are having success with it and seeing what they're doing. There are so many people on this team, not only in our team page, but in Team Courage, that have so much experience and that excel in some areas that you may not. get in there and ask them. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. I do it all the time. If I'm seeing somebody who is having success with something, I'm going to ask them what they're doing so that I can try to better myself and become better at what I do. Not only so that I can grow my business, but so that I can share it with you guys so that you guys can have success as well. Because I am nothing without you guys. Absolutely nothing. You cannot go into this business thinking about you, because you will fail and you will stress and it will just bog you down. You need to think outside of yourself and focus on those around you, your challengers, your coaches, because that is what's going to build and build and build and create your dreams, because it's naturally going to fall into place. So, what I want you guys to do tonight is sit down and make your goals, and I want you to share them in the group tomorrow and the day after, tonight if you have it done. And I want it to be real. I want you to share what your vision is for this business. Even if it's something you're not quite sure of, you all got into this for a reason. What is that reason? What is that driving force? What made you want to sign up for this training? What made you want to put it on the credit card, or have a serious discussion with your spouse because they weren't supportive of it? Why are you here? Write it down, share it, because that's what we are here to do. That's why we're all going to work together and have this bond and create something that's amazing. Okay, because I want you guys to make your dreams a reality, okay? That is why I'm here. That is what gets me up every morning. It goes beyond me at this point. There are some days I just want to step away from this and just, I need to take a break. I can't handle it, but I don't, because I am here for you, because I cannot step away and let you guys fail, okay? Because that is more important to me than anything, any paycheck, because you guys signed up for this for a reason. And I am here every step of the way to make sure you get there. But you have to meet me halfway. I cannot push a rope, okay? So I can give, but if you're not willing to meet me halfway and work on those things that you really struggle with, or come to me with help if you're struggling with anything, or not sure how to approach something, come to me for help. Post in the team page, which I'm really happy to see there's more of that going on, and getting different perspectives and different ideas. It really goes a long way, and I think helps boost that confidence as well. But another thing I really want to focus on too as we're doing this training is co-leading. Because as we're building ourselves as leaders, I want you guys to be able to put that in practice. So not only are you going to be leading our table discussions, we're going to be rotating through leading of those, but I want you guys to we're going to step up, and we're going to have each of us take turns leading our finish line leader page, and really focusing on growing as a leader. And I want us to take some time and help co-lead our team page as well, because you guys are some of you are veteran coaches. You've been doing it for a while. You kind of have an idea. You can help answer a lot of newer coach questions because you've been there. You know the struggle. So I want you guys to share your stories and help those newer coaches as well, because they can listen to me all day, but sometimes it just takes a different perspective or somebody else saying it for it to really hit home with them. So we're going to be focusing on that as well. And that's something that we will talk about after we have our first call and set up our first meeting as a team, so that we can start really implementing those skills that that we are learning through this training. So tonight, I want you to sit down. I want you to write down your goals. I want you to write down your vision, and I want you guys to post it in the group. And let's get a discussion going. I want you to focus. I want you to write down what your weaknesses are. And I want you to write down what your strengths are, because we can all build from that. You know, something that's a strength of mine may be a weakness of somebody else. And that's something where we can all work together so that we can become better, not only individually, but as a team. Okay? So get down, start writing, and start sharing. And I cannot wait for Thursday for this first call and to really just start digging in with you guys, because like I said, this is an amazing opportunity and we have so much potential, and each of you guys have potential. And I'm hoping that, you know, this is going to be that launching point for you guys to make your dreams a reality.